What's up, guys? It's your boy, the wettest raccoon in all of fucking South Asia. I don't know what South Asia is. It always have the most exciting products, tiger figurines, home decorations, comics, and sweets. At time, I would look for a tent where they sell them. Yeah, I gotta be honest, man. I don't know what we're doing. I forgetty spaghetti. Yeah, okay. I guess we gotta. Oh yeah, we gotta get a list of things. We already got the graveyard shit. And a watch, actually. Okay. Rush is oh yeah, we gotta do a couple of things. Do we have any side quests? I'm used to it. Did Mammon borrow money from Berlin pretend it was for me? This is something new. Mammon has avoided. Alright, so looks like we got a couple of things to do. So let's explore around a little bit. Oh. Oh, is this okay, I guess that's everything. Alright, we gotta do a couple of things. Hey, might as well go and whatever the case is. Look, I'm bad at wording, man. I'm waiting for a pizza too, so I'm chilling, waiting for that sweet pepperoni pizza. If I ever shut the fuck up, I'm not editing this video down. Fuck all of you. I don't know what I'm saying. I mean, that place is still locked. So. Our Brilla is upset with us, so maybe she's still here? No. Okay, we did say we'd go to the cafe to get information from Urash the Slayer. Let's talk to this fella. Oh, I forgot, I gotta be Irish. Hey, do you know anything about Urash the Slayer? It's all written on the board. You blind or what? Oh, I'm not interested in fanfiction. I need the real story. I look like an Urash fan to you. Am I wearing some pins or a t-shirt or apron with the slogan, Go Urash the Slayer, I love you, Fuck off, I got a business to run. And if you don't get out of here, I'll serve you up goblin shit pie. You won't want to know where I get it from. Now I understand why your cafe has such a bad reputation. Jesus. Okay. Let's take a look at our journal and see what we can do now. Honestly, I wasn't expecting such a reaction. It's either this guy has an awful ulcer attack, or he's always acting like that. So he absolutely shouldn't work at the cafe. Should I ask these assholes? Tell me about... No. Can you read Veve? No, but I have a manual that can help me do it. I got it as a gift when I bought a cart of fertilizer for cabbage. Where by the Strias are you buying carts and fertilizer? In Vindusco! And why not? There's at least amulets. There at least amulets are hung with price tags, while stores and other marquees don't even have quality guarantee. All right, fair enough. Maybe you can tell me something about Ulrush? No. Can you read Veve? I'm familiar with only the Vave that helps me in difficulties. What is it? Maybe that'll give me a clue. Fall in love with me. Always dragging on the Vardo of those on whom I wish to put a love spell on, including yours. Don't you feel how your love for me is growing stronger? Ah. Alec, that's Brilla's Vardo. Okay, I'm messing with you. There is no Veve. I only drew Papica commissioned by your auntie. And I remembered where I'd seen a familiar symbol. The pole next to the well. Alright, thanks for the tip, Alec. Don't know what the fuck that's about, but okay. Now, maybe I can get more information on Gorka. Or, I mean, they did tell me to read the thing, right? Okay, we've already read it. This wagon was once owned by Urash the Slayer, a goblin hunter. Urash devoted his whole life to his work, and even more. Legend says that he approached the swamp witch from another world to make him immortal. During his first few centuries, Urash tirelessly pursued dangerous flat-string creatures, but then he began to rot and gradually fell apart. He almost never left his wagon out of boredom. He learned to bake buns and make coffee. When the peaceful life became insufferable, Urash looked for the swamp witch again, but never found her. Or found the witch. Anyways, he never got back to the wagon. Quite possible that even now his remains are decaying somewhere deep in the woods, but has his Shang left him, or is it still hovering somewhere nearby? Okay. Oh, wait, has this always been here? Gekahando translates as, watch out, or there's danger. An outsider would wonder why Sujiardo is drawn on this sign. They wouldn't realize that Sujis are not always calm creatures. Anything sudden scares them, almost to death. For example, it happens pretty often when cresting a hill. It's locked. Let's say there was apples. An amber, a famous Latorian type of apple. They make local cider from them and then sell it around the world. Suppose they do. Someone shoved the wire into the hollow. Bet it wasn't squirrels or raccoons. What is a raccoon? Sometimes I think it would be nice to pack and just get out of there. But Latoria is not a resort. The forest around is full of wild beasts. It's far too dangerous. We do have electricity. Oh, there's a symbol. And that's what all these VV mean. Never thought about their significance before. Well, just take one human or Sahash to understand them. VV are not constellations after all. Of course, I could ask the mystics for help, but I don't want to do that for any reason. Ooh, I got a thing. Yeah, baby. Oh, I think I found it. It's called the Veve of the Last Path. The horizontal line represents the ground, and these stupid-looking curls represent tall grass. The wheel is, of course, the road. Well, the arrow indicates the direction I should go. So that's it. It's so simple. Could have guessed it myself. Suppose you could have. What's this, though? Power lines. Its electricity was going to the camp straight from the marquee. Every Vardo has its own generator with eelworms now. That means these pillars, alas, are just decorations. Alright, it wants me to go straight. Oh. Oh, wow! It's hard to imagine this thing was near camp this whole time. It's just weird. It's supposed to be a monument to Urosh. Then why it looked like a goblin? That was strange. Bad feeling. What'd I get? I'm curious, what are these papers? My name is Urosh the Slayer. All my adult life I lived killing goblins, considering them dirty, nasty, stupid birds. Ever one day I realized something about them. The night following the goblins' trail, I went out into the open and saw hundreds of goblins on the hill. They sat motionless, staring into the starry sky with their roundish moon-like eyes. What did they see there, these stupid creatures? Did the stars spoke to them, or did they talk to the stars? They were as tame as the dogs in front of their mistress, as if they waited for me to come, take a butcher knife from its sheath and get to work. So I pulled a knife, the sharpened metal glinted, hungry for blood. I raised it and threw it under my feet. This pack of goblins froze before the cold majesty of the stars, and mesmerized me and changed my mind forever. And so I decided to become a goblin myself. When you read this, my beloved daughter, commission a local artist carve the wooden goblin figure and put it in a place where everyone can see it. Tell this story to others. Valvale, I love you. Your daddy Urosh. What? He wasn't a chef at the Goblin Cafe. It wasn't Urosh who founded the Goblin Cafe. There's a huge difference between heroes in legend and heroes in reality. I don't even know whether I should bring Fel both of these pages or leave the second one where it was. Do I have a choice? Huh. Okay, well damn. So Urosh became little gobbly gobbly. Yeah, alright, I guess. Let's, Oh, we had a nice chance. He promised me a pie. Bitch. Fuck that guy. Fuck him in his stupid fake restaurant. Alright, we made a promise to somebody. And also we gotta find the last thing on the list. Oh, I wonder if I can... I mean, I think it's pretty obvious that it's like a lock thing. Huh. I can't use it. Can I use it on this? I guess not. Okay. I wanted to read the VV. Give pages from the diary. Let's give both pages. Oh, I found a monument to Urosh the Slayer, as well as pages from his diary. I would say that Urosh the Slayer indeed wrote it, but the story's ending raises doubts about its authenticity. Sounds like a joke to me. Hey, maybe he just went crazy after killing so many goblins. If those who killed too many birds went crazy because of it, then all of Baleria would be worth putting in an insane asylum. The story about Urosh confuses me and raises many questions. This is terribly interesting. Perhaps I'll study if historical figures as a hobby. And the Singlet will allocate additional funding to me, of course. But I thought that this was your primary specialty. No, I'm actually a bioengineering alchemist. Well, I promised you my watch, so here, take it. Oh, thank you. Huh. Okay, I guess that's everything. What is that Gridigi? Definitely the most mysterious item on the list. What else could it be, though? Got to ask the Milalo for it. I don't know what the fuck a Milalo is. They did give me more things. Oh, a goblin bone. Where'd you get that from? I don't remember having a goblin bone. Miloshi's pendant. Okay, that's one of the things I need. That's the watch. Okay, well, I guess that's everything. Can I ask you anything else? Oh, you must be from Gao. Of course I came from Gao. All the scientific elite are gathered there. Any scientist who craves any kind of recognition would be ashamed to stay in smaller cities. No one would notice them there. Oh, I doubt that. Every singlet has long arms and 100 eyes. They know how to gather information. I can tell you don't know how singlets operate. In the inner circles, everyone has his own agent. Sometimes several agents. One scientist, Staff Melansky, you don't know him, even has his own network. But it's expensive, and if you don't want to waste a lot of money, you don't send agents after rumors and urban legends. You should be guided solely by facts. And what facts had gathered? And what facts had you gathered when you drove here for Urash the Slayer? How very impolite. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. I told you I bet the other singletarian. Whose fault was it that my excitement was stronger than my pragmatism? Alright, tell me a bit more about yourself then. And I'm gonna close a door. So, yeah, you're a singletarian agent. Actually, I have a degree too. Okay, fine. Sometimes I take a part-time job. Pays very well. But this time it's because of that stupid bet. Could have called it off since it's just a stupid bet. I wouldn't have agreed to it. You did agree to this, though. You promised me your watch. Fair enough. About Gao. How's it going in Gao? Is that cafe that serves curd pastries with condensed milk still open? The one next to the tram station near the Art Institute? Yeah, that one. I love pastries with condensed milk. Oh, my too! I miss them so goddamn much. Me too! Are they in love? Yeah, they closed down. Oh, fuck. I guess I had nothing else to discuss with you. What the fuck is Oh. Not every camp has its own stage, so the mystic drags them along with them. It's useful in a sense, because everything that doesn't fit into the Varda will definitely fit onto such a Colossus. Alright, let's see here. How many people? Do they all come to hear about how to expel the Mad Rook? Or are they just onlookers? Oh, there's that guy. It's just me, or is that guy looking at me? No, it's just my imagination. I don't know, he's animated. What's the piano for? Music. Ah, this is one of the Latorian spirits. The two-headed serpent. One head is called yesterday, the other is tomorrow. I gotta read a text. No, it's just saying I spend money on my rent. Ew, what's that? These signs are made of metal and glass. They're pretty pricey. And... oh, wait. Ah, God, I forgot the voices. I thought they were going to be one-off. Not now, Rui. Hey, what are you doing? My job? It's Marestale. They asked me to install the electric Stein, but the generator went down. The model became obsolete 10 years ago. No surprise that any flash turns it into a flaming bucket of wires. Is it really that bad? Fancy that. I could waste an entire hour on this ruin, but a couple more performances under the giant M spotlight, and it'll all go to Stryhus. I just hate when they ask me to take care of one little no-brainer, but then you uncover ass-loads of no-brainers instead. If you need any help, just let me know. And go to the Daubers and ask them to banish me. In that case, no one's gonna pester me into fixing these stupid ancient generators for free. Slato, just kidding. There's nothing I need. Right? Well, would you look at that? A sign with a rook. Is that everything? Okay. Not sure what the point of that was. Oh. Hello now? Who's here? The smallest, cheapest, and most typical Vardo you can imagine. It's time to discuss mystical stuff with the mystics. Zedari. Ah, good afternoon. I have an important matter to discuss with you. Hello, I'd like to appeal to you on a very urgent matter. There's nothing I can do, you see. Marstell's busy. He's preparing for the performance, so you'd better come later. He isn't actuality a man. Rather than mind when you write postcards to him. Aye, no postcards necessary. I came for an item, as I heard, one can only get from you. It's called a Grigi? See what I mean? Ah, well, yes, I see. It's a fang. A fang? Oh, fine. Let it be a fang. Will you sell it to me? How much is it? I'm not a Malalo. Yes, Maristali's assistant. I'm not allowed to make such important decisions behind his back, so I have to speak to him in person. Come here after the performance. Mayer will receive you. Maristrail is a stage name. An image! Elias is so elegant that when hearing a Malalo costume, he's taken for a lady by everyone. He is in actuality a man. I don't want to postcard him. I'll put you on the high priority waiting list so you'll get in first. Just don't be late. No one will let you go ahead of them afterwards. What's your name? Rui. What is it again? Rui? Ah. Ingrid, honey. Who's there? Nobody. Rui. Okay, I remember it. What's that about? She disliked my name. What weird folk mystics are. Alright, I'll be back after the performance. That was weird. Okay, so it's some kind of fang. Can I just watch the performance now, or do I have to... Oh, the guy's gone. The guy's gone. Okay, quest book. What do I do now? Got away with it by saying she can make such important decisions on Maristale, so what's next? I have no one else to ask but Juniver. Okay, I guess I better make my way to Juniver. Leave the beach is back here. And I go up here. That door's locked. Juniver! Has she gone outside or what? Oh, she came to the camp to trade, not to stay and carry home all day. Yes, what do you want? Oh, I went to the Mystic. Great, then come back later. I'm really swamped right now. But the Mystic didn't want to give up his fang. What should I do? Univer! I accidentally dropped the Deflimigator. Is that bad? Yes, it's bad. Now the letter eater is running around in the kitchen trying to take a bite out of my leg. It's good that it's small and didn't have time to grow its paws back, but if I don't put it back right now, that's exactly what it'll do. Jesus. Is that a yes or a no? Alright, I guess I'm fucked. Alright, Journal, what do you have to say to me now? Here comes the watch. Geez, I thought... One last thing done is... What? Oh, this one. The Mystic Citizens didn't want to give me the fang. So I have no one else to ask but Univer. What am I supposed to do then? I have an apple. Alright, what the hell do I do now? Nothing to do here. They're locked? Anyone back home waiting for me, maybe? Oh, hi, bird. A bird in good health. Doesn't mind the smell of roasted meat, cigarette smoke, or dust. Wait, where'd the inscription go? Oh, maybe I just imagined it. Now it seems that there was no inscription at all. As if I've gone completely nuts because of the slow. Because of carry-on. I don't even know which of them had a more severe effect on my psyche. It is weird that, like, multiple people are having the exact same kind of, thing, you know? Like, I had that dream about being with the fellas, and then they had the dream about being with the fellas. And that kid also had the same dream about being with the fellas, you know, like down to a T with the friends and shit. Oh, well, Umbrella. If you know this symbol has turned me away. No, I'm evil now, am I? There's more stuff to look at. Umbrella's heartless bird. Her best friend, I suppose. Makes it a jewelry box. What of young Brilla? Seems like she used to be a charming, nice girl. Even a kind one, judging by the smile. What turned her into a swamp hag? I gotta admit, I'm kinda lost. Brilla's bag, it is her treasury. If I were stupid, I would certainly check what's inside. But a strong feeling of self-preservation keeps me away from it. Okay. A big armchair for a big woman. Ah, that she is. Oh, fuck me. What am I supposed to do now? I guess maybe go back to the concert? I mean, she did tell me to piss off. I promise I ain't trying to do the Irish accent and shit. I don't even know if this is Irish or Scottish or whatever in the fuck. All I know is for a fact I can't fucking undo it now. I'm too busy. Oh, okay. Oh, our meeting yesterday went off with our meeting yesterday went off with such warmth and friendliness that I still recall it with a smile on my face. Nanemi, how's your grandson? Has he stopped coughing yet? Oh yes, Charo Maestrel. Ben. 2 spoons before bedtime. Just as you said. And you, Charo Tomash. I bet your back pains are gone. Ah, they sure are, Charo. Maestrel, Ben. As I always say, incurable diseases don't exist. Before we start, I'm gonna say a few words about the fan shop. Okay. It's open from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. today. All the enamel pins have already been taken, but there's still lots of mugs and t-shirts left. My assistant Beyond Compare, Ingrid, from Stillwater Camp, is waiting for you behind the counter. Now, are you ready? It's showtime! It's a How can you listen to him? Also, my microphone is still fucked. I don't know what happens whenever it does the animated bits. I'll always yell about this, but I tried singing and it cut me off. How can you listen to him? How can you trust a mystic more than common sense? Spirits don't fucking exist. Listen. Listen to him well, my friends, and memorize his words. What's your name, Charo? Rui. Let's welcome Rui, Brilla's nephew, friends. Would you come to the stage, Rui? Fat chance. I'm gonna take part in your idiotic show. I've gotta go home, actually. You won't deny yourself the pleasure of challenging and refuting me, will you? Last thing I want to do now is argue with... the charlatan wearing a selfish costume. Aye! Rui's just called me a charlatan, but refused to participate in a verbal duel. Fine. Where were we? Charo Mazzelli, Rui insulted you. Just you, but also all of us. Yes, he dares things. We're dumb goobers. Teach him a lesson. Damn. Now Rui, I value the diversity of views more than anything in the world. It's a great pity you aren't capable of standing up for your own. Oh, I am. You're merely a stage magician and a pseudo wise man building a cult of himself. All these smoke machines and plinking away on a piano. It's all about paying people off. You're making very personal remarks. It's not exactly an argument. Why don't you articulate what precisely it is that you're accusing me of, for starters? You're convincing them of the existence of the Mad Rook. You're getting people to pay you for nothing. You're playing at being a healer. I'd say this more pertinent. You tap people for money, telling them tales about spirits. You make it sound like storytellers should work for free. The root of my work lies elsewhere. I rescue people from misfortunes they defenseless against, and my services don't cost a dime. Then what enriches mystics? Chanting, weaving talismans, donations. You left your native land and set off way across the continent to stuff your head with university wisdom. New knowledge can drive your away. New knowledge can drive away your belief in spirits, but it can't drive away the spirits themselves from this world. Sorry, but you're the most ordinary highbrow. Don't look at me like that. I know everything about you. No, not everything. For instance, I used to issue a newspaper where I was exposed to the ravings of frauds like you for what they are. I've traveled around the flat enough to assert that Susari exists, but there are no spirits, even there. Let me tell you a story. Can I talk? I've traveled the flat, okay. And was rewarded. I spied behind a tree a shadow. Yeah, my mic, like I said, it's always gonna do that. Don't know why, but it will. I'll refrain from pointing out that Tusari replied to you immediately after he said he wasn't allowed to. Tusari broke a law to forewarn me that another Tusari had violated laws as well. So what's the point of this story? Tusari don't appear in our presence from the childhood we're familiar with pictures of... Tusari don't appear in our presence, but from childhood we're familiar with pictures of Solikin on lunch plates and embroideries of Lazius on towels. We can't see spirits either, nevertheless we're aware of the way they look. Firefoxes, the white serpent Dambali, the mole jailer. Now we're surrounded by images of spirits. You trying to say that if someone happens to see a boot that was shaking and squeaking, it must have been caused by a Sirid. It was nowhere near his flight of fancy. I'm trying to say that the Mad Rook exists and he causes harm to mortals. At first his pranks were harmless. Torn sheets, damaged stuffed fish do upset, but they're not the end of the world. Now he plants veg lambs, which makes harvest die and destroy fields. Next thing you know, a cattle plague has begun because of him. And then eventually the flax tearing apart. And that's serious. If the Rook doesn't get banished, people will start dying. The Mad Rook's become a frequent visitor to the hill camp recently. This suggests the idea to me that a summoner's hiding somewhere. A summoner, of course. And what did you expect? He had a week off every year? My intuition brought me here, and I swear the summoner's hiding among you. Look closely at your neighbor. They have an odd item such as a ritual knife made from a male tiger horn, a pack of triangular cards, an unusual piece of jewelry made from magic materials. Rui's making a bracelet from Mirok. Yeah, and Mirok's a magic tree, from what I hear. Why would Rui make a bracelet from a magic tree? Rui, why are you making a bracelet from a magic tree, huh? I'm making it for a customer. What customer? For the Black Baron! Or, the Black Baron. And why would the Black Baron need a Mirok bracelet? He ordered it for his fiancée, from a unique sketch. I know the Red Baroness. Glory to her horns and kisses to her hands, but I've never heard of the Black Baron. Come to think of it, I hadn't thought of that either. I wondered about that, though. It seemed strange to me back then, too. He's the Red Baroness's brother. He told me so himself. He told him so himself. The Red Baroness doesn't have a brother. No, she doesn't have a brother. It's shameful to be ignorant of the Maravi's lineage. Huh. That's not good. Wow. Run away from here. What? I said get lost for to give you a thrashing. Ooh, Jesus. Are they chasing me? I guess not. Phew! What am I? What am I supposed to do now? Get hide somewhere, but... Got my stuff. Gotta take my most important things and... No, there's no time for packing up. Can't afford such rubbish now. Oh, the bracelet! I need to get that bracelet while I still can. Are we getting evicted from the fucking camp now? Roscoe! Roscoe! Help me! That mystic, Marsdale! He slandered me in front of the whole camp. Talked a lot of nonsense about me, the Mad Rook, and the Black Baron. About me making the bracelet for the Mad Rook, you know? Poppycock. Yeah, now everyone's up in arms against me. They just went berserk and have to be appeased. Yeah, tell me about it. I've been at the performance. You have? Really? But when? What are you doing in here? I've come for your trinket. I take it you're using it to get linked to the Mad Rook, so I'm confiscating it. Aye, no dice. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Listen, Roscoe, you're a smart fellow. You don't trust all this Milalo Shamalo, do you? Neither do I. That's something we have in common. Those swindlers can persuade you to eat your foot if it brings money to them. I'm no more than a jeweler. And that's but for a while because I intend to give up this job. Next, I'll leave somewhere far away and start all over again. In short, I won't be an eyesore to anybody. Give up, you say? Well, I suggest you take this with peace of mind. Oh, no, don't! Please return the bracelet. I'm done with it and I need to give it back to the Black Baron. So, are you quitting jewelry or not? There is no Black Baron. Then who are you gonna return the bracelet to, huh? You stop yanking me around, you punk. What a slimy sleaze you are, as if you'd been soaped. It's possible to catch you in the act, snatch you by the tail. You'll cast it off anyways. You're not a Sahash. You're a fucking lizard. What are you talking about? Where'd you vanish to yesterday afternoon? What are those secrets you and Vander have? I've already spoken with them, so it's your turn to tell the story. I went to the forest and got lost. I guess that's it. I simply went to the forest for a little walk, but got lost. I've already heard the story, but I'm not buying it. You just don't wish to believe me. That's why. Whatever I say, my every word will seem like a lie to you. Then shut up and listen to me. I put some heat on Vander, and he passed along that veg I'm sprouting in his greenhouse through the Mad Rook's fault, and spoiled almost all the harvest of my dear mommy. I lent an ear to what Mircea was saying at that performance, and he proved his case to me. Holy cow, Rui's truly a summoner. As soon as your tame birdie had played its pranks in the wrong place, you came to Vander in the guise of savior and put the veg lamb away yourself. But you threatened Vander that my mother would set the dogs on him if you peeped a word to her. You knew perfectly well that if she heard the story, she would let me know immediately, and that your carefree days would be numbered. Roscoe, it's a load of bollocks. I'm not related to that rook. Trust me, we're family after all. Quit hiding behind family. I'm gonna choke the life out of you if you don't own up. I'll put you in the shame cage, tie you up and throw you into the lake. You know what? Go fuck yourself, Roscoe. Stop acting like you're a splendid sentry unmasking a terrorist jeweler. It's absolutely ridiculous. Look at you. You fart around camp. You're out as the fancy takes you. Sleep and stuff your face for days. You flatter and stroke people the wrong way as you please. Boss the hill campers about, not me. Eat your words or else. Or else what? You wanna fight me? I'll go ahead. A nice sentry you are. You're unable to prove my guilt, so you would bust me soundly and then the problem will resolve itself. You think you're smarter than everyone else, you goddamn bastard? You're nothing like your father. Mama Rogralo. That's what you are, die-hard punk. Piss off, you rapper. No more dishonoring my family. Oh, you don't have to worry. I'll scram from camp today. But first, return the bracelet to me. On what basis? I've explained the, so to speak, reason for the removal in plain language. Oh, I've explained everything to you too. Now this is starting to annoy me. I'm the boss of the camp. You dig junk hole? I'm the law. You yap another word. You keep railing along behind me, begging for your foul bracelet. I'll jail you for stalking. You get me? For your screw-ups, you should have been locked up in the shame cage a long time ago. Squid lost and be glad you're free. I tried to get along with him so that everyone in camp would finally say, look, it's the younger cousin of our beautiful sentry Roscoe. He's such a good dude. True, I had an inkling that he thinks little of me, but in my turn I've always believed that he did not deserve either ammonia or the post of sentry or everyone's respect. How could I hope for a friendship if Roscoe and I hardly even see each other as relatives? What was I even after in the first place? Anyway, time to skedaddle. I don't want to be chased by unhinged villagers with pitchforks and torches. If I'm caught, they'll burn me in the name of the great and beautiful Marstale. Alright, but what do I do with the Black Baron? He loses his order after all. To Stryhas with the Black Baron too. He's a person of influence and would find me easily if he desires, and I no longer have the opportunity to wheel around all countries in a row, hiding from the retribution of these powers. And I utterly forgot about Juniver and Carrion. No matter how you look at it, nothing but death awaits me in the nearest future. I don't even know which option to settle with. Each is better than the last. And I only have Juniver as an ally. Maybe she could give me a cue. I need to get to the abandoned house. That sucks. There he is! Oh, that Rui. Hold him! Simmer down, will you? Stop yelling. What's going on? The Mad Rook! Rui, it's all about him. He is the summoner of the Mad Rook. All of our problems are because of him. Don't talk over each other. I should be quiet. What's up with this? I'm not going there. They'll spot me for sure. That area is locked. If I turn back? Seriously, they'll get me. Ooh, only... Hey there. My Femi! Huh? What you want? It's a long explanation, but do you receive rumors? And what's that supposed to mean? Should I let you in for money or something? No, I ain't engaging in none of that. That whole hill camp is up in arms against me, alright? I can't go home as they'll snap. Yep, less than a pig's whistle. The only place no one would plunge into is your Vardo. You also got the option to get your ass in gear. Cut and run. The faster you run, the less chance they got to catching you. Ah, Femi, pretty please. Ain't just what you come for, huh? You think we ain't got no troubles without you? We were here friends for the deceased moon, not yours. I simply hide me for the time being. Don't tell anyone I've been at your place. By nightfall the dust will have settled, and then I'll look for another shelter. Honestly, I won't cause you any trouble. What in tarnation happened to you, Brilla's misery? Something serious? Very. Have you ever encountered mystics? One of them has persuaded everyone that I'd summoned the Mad Rook. With help of that Mayrog bracelet. Can you imagine? And Rasco, well, the sentry, who does not believe in the paranormal, has paid me a personal visit and seized it. And now the entire camp is after me. Is that what's going on? Those swindlers used to tell fortune to shoot out or shite. But to go and mob someone like this? Fine, come on in. Alright, thank you for helping me, my Femi. Go inside, yeah, and stay low. The broski's in there. Till I let him chew in. Oh, it's antiquity. Even has a top hat. Not official merch. Otherwise I'd have it already. Someone obviously sewed this toy together. Look at you, you wee nerd. It really does love crocodiles. I love alligators. How about the bell inside? A crate full of glass jars. No. A kettle and empty soda bottles. Perfectly normal decor for the outdoor space. Shooting practice is obviously very common here. This worries me a little. Just a tad bit. A Sujidaro female, I mean. Why is she looking at me so intently? The tree is completely bedangled with cans and bones. There's no telling what for exactly. They look pretty occult. You have a lot of garbage built up. Getting rid of waste is not easy when you live at home at some distance from the camp. Oh no. They don't throw the trash into the lake, do they? And a fluffy green throw blanket. That's a freshly cut grass. Looks like a many-headed monster that somehow latched onto the house. What the pipes are for? The stove, probably? I don't know. Ooh, what's that? Hey there, buddy. You should be on the wheel. Get back down. Clearly not Charles' drawings. They resemble a Veve. Arrows, wolves, and a crescent. Illustrate a story of the deceased moon. Looks like they set up a small flower bed on the canopy. The greenery got out of hand. Okay. Femi, darling, is that you? Fine. You don't want to talk to me? Don't. So be it. I'm in desperate need of your help here. Ouch! Fucking Stryhass! I'd better go and introduce myself right away. Things might get awkward. Miguel Yul 10, July 10th, 17 o'clock. Scarves and ponchos and soft yarn. I'd so wear this. I love soft rags. Crate is covered with stickers of various brand logos. Hydrocanophellian Sun, or Norian companies. One of them pans River Rock, the other manufacturers incandescent electric lamps. I like Aeon stickers the most. They resemble some sort of magic seals. Everyone has such a bowl for small change. Not everyone has it containing the amount of money worth 11 packs of coffee. It's potatoes! They're not particularly popular in Latoria, mostly consumed by Fura. I don't get how you can gnaw at these stomach-upsetting archon rocks and even enjoy it. I like potatoes. Oh no! The local Richard died suddenly. Oh, Richard. What a tatted ball. The question is, who gnawed on it this much? A dog or a child? I remember I'd also chew on everything I could reach while teething when I was a kid. Shredded newspapers? This child must be cutting pictures out for her collection. Creations of a little artist. These are some small steps here with no railings at that. Spicy snail liquor? Ugh, that's something I would definitely not try. A peaceful foggy landscape of some unfamiliar place. Might be Balearia. Recipes for a wide variety of homemade liqueurs, mainly on berries and vegetables. I don't know if it tastes as good as the recipe makes it sound. A sweet purple onion. I'd adored it as a kid. Because my tongue would turn purple too. An enormous brass bowl for jam. That's clear why the Dobreski family needs so many onions. They make perhaps the most delicious jam. And a garland of dry mushrooms and herbs. What the herbs are? Let me see. Yes, no. Ooh, he's big. Yeah, Zadari! I've been temporarily... And who are you? Get out now! Femi allowed me to wait things out. I'll leave by nightfall, don't worry. What do you mean, wait things out? Wait what out? And in my house? And it's my... Oh, it's my house too. He will bore you. Are you mad? Why? I did apologize. Look at yourself. Leave you alone for a second, you already smashed a jar. Why do you keep yelling? I'll show you yelling if you keep disowning our daughter. I'm not disowning anyone. If she doesn't want to visit us, well, fine by me. She's an adult already. Waffles, you'll fetch a new jar for your daddy. I'll take this dummy with you. Oh no, I don't think so. Leave him here. Put it out already, won't ya? Come, dummy. I'll show you where Dad and Mom store the jars. Alright. It looks like you're having a bad time. Is everything alright? It will be. Go. Yeah, man, hot furry women. That's not the place. Okay, fine. That the jar? Tell me, are your mommy and daddy arguing? They're not arguing. They're worrying. Why? Because Vinga. It's my eldest sister. She's a famous illusionist. Is she? What happened to her? Nothing happened. Everything's fine. Alligator. Come, dummy. Let's bring the jar. Okay, I guess. Oh, look at them. Aw. A flask with the coral. And why is it here? That's a broken jar. Oh, I can talk to people. The pipes of this tank can be spotted from the outside. I'm dummy. Okay, fine. Hi, we're back. I hope you're all alright. I can help with something if needed. No need. No need. Waffle will do better than you. Don't mind him. He'll do everything himself. Might even stop breaking them jars one day. Stop pestering me, woman. Come, let me show you where you can kip. I'll treat you to a lemonade. Bring you a newspaper. They're from last week, but reading's good for convulsions, alright? Or cigarettes for my convulsions. That girl. I have a feeling I saw her recently. It's my eldest Ingrid. She was born in Stillwater. So clever and pretty. She always knew it, but once that age hit... my little fool. Maybe I should do a country accent for this one. Hold on. Oh. My face hurts. Oh, look at the little thing. Look at the little thing right here. Oh, look at it. Gotta do my Applejack. What in tarnation are you doing? I can't do it no more. Fucking Irish is taking over. Am I a little fool? God damn it. Nope. Fuck. Country roads, take me home. And my little fool, she thinks she's understood by the whole world, and that boys don't like her, and so on and so forth. If only you could meet her. Oh, I remembered! She works as the Mystic's assistant. Assistant, uh-huh. So what you're saying? You clashed with Elias Gillespie himself? Elias? Alright, Ingrid used his real name. You also know him. You betcha. I remember that scumbag for the rest of my life. Them braids and eyelashes and trinkets of his are all a sham, and Ingrid took the bait. That poor little fishy. All the girls her age fall head over heels for such book dolls. Well, I've been at the performance. All campus and raptures over him. Women, men, girls of Ingrid's age and older. Everyone. Age has nothing to do with it. I see. So what happened at the performance? At first he was chirping with the hill campers, all sweet and everything, but then nonchalantly dragged me into an argument and slandered me in front of the crowd. I should have kept my mouth shut. I did the very opposite and got fooled into arguing with him. Come on. It's their mystic trick. You know what they do first while getting ready for the performance? They walk around looking for all kinds of cranks, unbelievers in short. They try to pique their interest and lure them to their preaching, then get them to laugh on them. And if the crank doesn't show up, they spin some snotty stories about family values and unity. So you're no fool. You were in the wrong place at the wrong time, you poor fella. Oh, that's not it. This wasn't good enough. Like, no, that's why they recognized him. That's why she was like, oh, go away. That's fine. One day I'll get a handle on him and bring Ingrid to her senses. I doubt you'll drive him apart so easily. Hey, what you trying to sell me? Of course I will. Anyway, let me not lumber you with this. Rest, and I'll bring you lemonade and newspapers in a bit like I promised. If you want to sleep, lie down here. Everything is clean and freshly washed. Thank you so much again. Honestly, I'm very grateful. Ain't they nice? Only 2 books here. History of Fashion and Parban Traditional Costume. From Praetia to Notvinia. A thick book stuffed with bookmarks. It's called Parban Historical Costume and On-Stage Dress. My pizza's 5 minutes away. I owned the same Shahash model once. It wasn't where it was supposed to be an aid for drawing. So lazy and I painted it like it was a corpse and buried it, with all due honors in the swamp. We were quite fascinated with Fira Fernari culture back then. The cord from my basilisk feathers. The brighter the color of the basilisk, the more potent its venom, and those with little eyes on their tails are also the most aggressive ones. A whole spool of untouched thread. No, I guess that does make sense. Isn't like venomous creatures like the ones that are really brightly colored? So like, predators will see them and fuck off. Various sewing notions. They seem to be waiting for their owner. Looks like Femi forgot about me. Oh. Never understood succulent lovers. Why would one bother with such capricious plants? Angered at work. She looks about 15 or 16 here. A smiling and cheerful girl. Girls like her have always been in the spotlight of attention in our institute. Collections of various photos of Ingrid. Here she is with a bat of Chichiro, a traditional Peruvian sport. And in this one, she wears a dress like she's holding a little one by the hand. Must be waffle. A series of landscapes, each painted in a different style. And some spotted cat down below. There are very few clothes left on the hanger. Ingrid must have taken everything with her. And I guess let's lie down. I already have trouble falling asleep. I won't sleep now, all the more so. I won't. I slept through everything! Although, I'm still alive, then Carrion should be fine for now, which means I still have time to go for the Gudiri. Alright, after the morning forest, both of the Gary and Mare Oak bracelet are as good as lost. I might always confront the entire camp, let alone Marsdale. The only option is to reach Yovier and urge her to find a different healing method for Carrion. As for the bracelet, Lamarsdale can stuff it. I'm never even working with jewelry again. Never wanted to in the first place. Oh, Rui, what'd you want to be then? A star reader? You don't have the Carrion's ability to hear and interpret constellations. That sorry specialist, twice as funny. You know less than Carrion. No, at the same time, you need more than Elias, and he clearly doesn't have to be a singletarian genius for people to listen to him with their mouths open. Maybe 100 times better than any of them, but the hill campers will still think that the Black Baron is the Mad Rook, and that Mirog bracelet is an artifact of evil magic. Why am I suddenly talking to myself like this? I got rid of this habit years ago. It's time to stop. I better figure out how to reach Uvier without bumping into Rasco. I'm a faster runner, of course, but I need to be careful. If I'm faster, how did Rasco manage to get home before me? There's the lemonade. I mean, did bring the newspaper and lemonade after all. I didn't even hear her come in. Let's drink the lemonade. I don't feel like real newspaper, but I wouldn't mind a mug of lemonade to refresh a little. Ugh, it's so sour and cold. Ugh, my stomach cramped up. Ew, I'm over here making the worst decisions. Wait, there was something else there. I thought there was. Ah. Then down with us. I told Dre SB about your Muriel bracelet and the whole mystic single mangle. He used to be a magpie and a Brotherhood member too. Ever heard of them? They're also called Two Adventurers. Mike Soresco wasn't wrong to suspect you of smuggling. I've been doing nothing of that sort for a long time now. Soresco can kiss my ass. Besides, look at him. You truly believe your bra has a civil of honor in him? He's not my brother, merely my cousin, and we never really got along. Waiting for my pizza still. Oh, but he's such a sweetheart. Why so? Camps are always watched over by junior barons, and I've never heard of this soul being resigned centuries. Either that rascal of yours is the 100-faced Zur, or he's doctored the documents. I'm well aware that Rasco is a scoundrel. What's with all the magpies talk? Oh, it's about something else. When I was a magpie, I'd carry all kinds of stuff. Yapian, Kersian, steel, comics, spells, whatever they're willing to hassle and pay for. Oh, comics. There's plenty of collectors in Ally. Did you know that? I'd bring Mariel too. The buyers assigned stellar prices for it. Then every nut daydreaming of quickly sacking up rushed in search of Mirok, ready to rob us and kill us if their life depended on it. I fought them. Some beasts they are. And you'd wonder, well, what is there? What is there to hunt? Just an ordinary wood. Oh, that's no ordinary wood. Do enlighten me then. What's so special about this useless piece of wood? Mirok is an endemic of the flat. Unlike other story plants, it's capable of surviving in the stream. Wow, what do you use? And why is that? Because of the tar. It protects the wood, thus not letting the Mirok wither in the stream. Even though its growth ceases, you'd say it stays alive. So all the rich folks in the Malala want Mirok just because this sorry plant doesn't rot in the stream? I see. Ain't nothing new. My commissioner wants a wedding bracelet for his fiancée. For him, it's just a luxury item. This Mirok used to grow in his garden, and he has all the right to own it. Sounds too good to be true. Speaking of my own experience, I'd assume this piece of yours has seen multiple owners. Come on. We struck a fairly transparent deal. The Baron even sent me a prepayment. Yep. By the way, Femi, the pie is delicious. What kind of condiment is it? It's your auntie's paprika. Oh, I see. But thank you. I'm grateful for your help. For everything. If only I could repay you somehow. Gotta close another door. And then I gotta go get my pizza. It's coming sooner than you might expect. Yep, you can. You see that Elias guy? Pop him once that his nose points the other way. Hey, Femi! What? Femi, what again? Listen, Rui, I'm not asking you to dragging her home, okay? Just get it through to her that there's gray-haired messiahs and no faso. Got it? And they must quit the they must quit fucking tricking people. Oh, okay. Spoons! Oh, spatulas and ladles are shiny. A single speck on them. I was expecting to see at least something similar to a moonshine still, but what in the world is this thing? You won't believe it, but it really is a moonshine still. Homemade or some Norian pilot project? Seems like more of the former. You ever tried Pepper's honey cider? One of the headless nomads drink? Oh yes, I did once. I accidentally got it in my mouth. They use this machine to distill cider into that Haiti brew I forgot the name of. Yay, Juan's arriving soon. He has my order. Something like Gromo something. Do you mean Gromdag? Yeah, that one. It's this thick black muck that can't pinpoint the taste of. Something like oil or resin. I don't recommend drinking it. Ah, so do you mean you got this machine from the nomads? Nah, I assembled it myself. Just copied a couple of moments. It brews an excellent moonshine without a single harmful impurity. Soft, fragrant flame. I'll tell you that. How'd you manage to get so close to nomads and keep a whole skin? I barely got away with them. And else would you think he would? They took him for one of their own? Well, yeah. Them big guy, of course. They're much more intimidating. Seriously, though. They just don't carry metal on you. Metal drives them crazy. Good to know. You wanna see us more often, dummy? I get bored with Inga sometimes. Without Inga. Aw. Tell me about yourself. You used to live in the Bay Area. So I was 15, yeah. I'll tell you this. It's that age when every forest suddenly realizes they've matured. At the same age, all of my stair-stepper friends had left in search of a new life. And what was it like? Life in Bay Area? Well, let me see. Your paws are constantly wet from swamp water. You go to the flamingo hunt one day and collect snails the next. You feed the moose, and sometimes you patrol the village so the bears and wolves stay away. And in fall, the fog descends from the mountains, and you don't see the sun for 3 months. Most stressful of times. Let me tell you, anything could come from that mist. Yeah, for example. Something worse than bears and wolves. Oh, you just knew that in Balearia. It's always about surviving instead of living. And you were not mistaken. Even the knights don't really try to hold their lands. And I can relate. Watching over hectares upon hectares of marsh lawns is a questionable pleasure at best. Okie dokie. You mentioned being a part of the Magpie's Brotherhood? So it turns out you really were an ordinary bandit once. Oops. Magpies are not bandits. Not all of them, at least. Adventurers are adventure seekers. Quite literally. We had as much freedom as the King Paladin himself, if not more. And he, by the way, approves of the Magpie's existence. And who are the legends? I've heard that they call the particularly outstanding magpies. Legends are a different league altogether. They get their juiciest profits, and their assignments are well beyond easy. These lost seem to know everything about the world, and can get any artifact. And their image are always so brilliant and unique. What is that supposed to mean? Well, for instance, there's one legend named Engar. He is very well versed in the literature of Praesia, and he speaks as if he'd arrived straight from those times. Or, take another one, Todio. He's a great swordsman, and would walk around with a bare torso. Is how he shows he's fearless. A frequent customer of Gil, the kitchen witches. I'm afraid to ask what those kitchen witches are. Trust me, you don't want to end up on their table. These sorcerers know how to sew back a torn limb and put on an unwanted tooth. But don't think for a second their knowledge is in some way related to medicine. You'd be gravely mistaken. Smells like real witchcraft in here. Oh, I gotta open a gate. Pizza acquired, baby. Yeah, I'm back. But you don't want to think for a second that... Oh, I've already read this. Larry is indeed a remarkable country. I wouldn't want to live there, but I'm filled with the desire to take a sightseeing trip. Hey, kid. Tone it down a little. A trip to Balearia is certainly affordable, but bear in mind that you'll have to invest in a good bodyguard. Barber are not generally liked there. Well, I suppose I have to become immortal. Besides, these are kitchen witches. They patch me up any time, right? What's with this surge of fire in the belly all of a sudden? I don't know. Tell me about your daughters. Your youngest is a smart girl. Must be a future artist growing. Petra? Yeah, that she is. But our second one made her mark too. You know, and no, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Oh, you mean Ingrid? I couldn't lock her up, could I? And she left home as an adult. She was 17. I was telling my mother Barry can't keep her by force. Let her taste the spice of life. Things wouldn't be so alarming had Ingrid not joined the Mystic. Or Femi, I would be worried too. I like none of it myself, but I can't barge into his Vardo shaking my fist, grabbing my daughter by the scruff and carrying her home. Have you tried talking to her? I did. Got her at the cemetery yesterday and suggested she drop by. She was so cold, all polite. She used her words so carefully. She knew I would forward everything to Femi. I failed to reach her. I heard that the image of the deceased moon is based on Queen Loilash, who ruled the Latoria during the time of Prasia and ended the war with Valyria. What if that's true? I don't understand where exactly lies the connection between the deceased moon and the ancient ruler. After all, Loilash was shot with a bow by her own friends. I wouldn't call Lex and them friends. And it don't matter what they actually lay beyond their actions. That's a crime. Unless she asked for death herself. How do we stop arguing about decayed times? We'll never know what happened on that ill-fated hunt, whether Loilash really wanted to get rid of her mortal, diseased body. It sounds like you kind of already know, but okay. Yes. Back to the deceased moon. You ask if she was based on Loilash. No, she wasn't. Quite the opposite. Loilash strived to be like the dead moon, who sought to help all mortals in her path. Although the moon was enormous, beast with fish tails, she possessed truly mortal compassion. She gave food to the hungry, guided the lost to their homes, and protected the wanderers from predators. A beast? So she was an animal? Who knows? I also heard she is a Suzari. All depictions of the moon are purely symbolic, and none of them show her real face. And you call yourself her friends because you're among people she helps, right? And she helps everyone. But I don't get it. Why is your house territory considered open only to the worshippers of the deceased moon? And why deceased anyways? Let's say we learned valuable insight from the story that tells how the moon became the deceased. Not all people can be called friends, and not all of them deserve help. The moon got slain by some regular starry hunters, or a seeker of magical juices. Tiger figures them. As legend goes, they also donned on her flesh, wanted to obtain immortality, but instead got turned into Stryhouse as punishment. Oof. I see. Putting it briefly, our message is as follows. Help others, but take care of yourself. Okay. Fun conversation. Fighting easier with your belly full, yep. Want to nip some alky too. Oh, no way. Tell me about yourself. So, you're outcasts. Why? Yeah, sorta. It's because of Drobeski. Because my Fura blood, actually. If he was born in Valyria, not Latoria, he'd be much more respectable Sasash. But poor guy isn't that lucky. Haven't you tried to hide his origin? Fuck. Boy, how'd you imagine that? My Jorski is an enormous monster. 2 meters tall with the thickest horns and the widest face. Also the smell. Everyone born in Valyria has their own special perfume. As far as I know, Fura tend to trust their natural instincts a lot. That way, they don't hesitate to unleash well. Finish this, boy. Don't be shy and don't be afraid. Yeah, the bloodlust? Oh yeah, that's totally true. If you meet a Drobeski face to face and you show just a little bit of fear, be prepared for the worst. He'll attack you and rip your spine from your body with his bare hands. I'm joking. Let's remember more stereotypes. For I live by robberies, do yapshin all the time, sell yapshin all the time, kill everyone standing in their way, swim the swamps. What else? Right, Moose? They don't know how to use a phone. Also, part of it is true. You decide yourself which part exactly. Well, I guess the hill camp isn't the right place for your family. I've lived in a lot of places. This one ain't the worst. I had to live in west of Latoria once, in a mining camp. A true podunk town, I'd say. Only the crazies live there. There's gas coming up from the underground and it drives you insane. Everyone always suggests you fight with crutches, sacrifice yourself to a prison mole, or drink an Uncle Armpit. I'm sorry. Drink what? It's a will. It's a swill. Uncle's Armpit? Imagine rotten chicken soup which is filled with ice cream, puddle water, and a cup of cat's dandruff. Oh.
I'm not a fan of this marvelous drink either. Maybe that's why I'm still alive. And I went around the bend too, started to think that I was turning into bread, and if I spend too much time in the sun, I'll start to get stale. But Drobeski saved me. Good boy.
I want to be a good boy. Also, I want some pie. Oh, no, I thought it was pumpkin pie.
It's pumpkin pie, but with paprika. My personal recipe. What's with that rye pug? It's still delicious, right?
I just hate paprika. But I really like the pie indeed.
Oh, crap. You don't have allergies, do you?
Yeah, fortunately, no.
Oh, that settles it then.
Alright, well. Thanks for the food. I best be on my way. On my way to ending the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye now.